Well, tonight a vigil was held in the Bronx for the 17 victims of that horrific fire over the weekend.
And we learned today that they all died of smoke inhalation. The FDNY arson squad investigating how the deadly smoke spread so quickly throughout the building. They're focusing on 2 automatic shutting doors that appear to have malfunctioned. Although Commissioner Nigro said the apartment door where the fire started is so badly damaged, we may never learn why it did not close. Let's go to Linda Schmidt, who is at the scene tonight with more on how the community is grieving. Linda.
Yeah, hi there, Steve and Lori. Well, as you well can imagine, there was so much sadness and heartache here tonight. It happened earlier tonight, and it's been that way since Sunday. But there is also plenty of anger as lawmakers came out here earlier tonight vowing they are not going to forget this community.
We will not rest until we get what we deserve. Our people, black and brown people, immigrant people.
Bronx Borough President VANESSA GIBSON bringing together local, state, and federal leaders for a vigil, remembering the 17 lives lost, including 8 children.
It is way too often that we visit these situations in black and brown communities across the city of New York.
Our message to the world is that we refuse to be invisible.
A malfunctioning electrical space heater started the fire that sent black, choking smoke throughout the 19-story building. The medical examiner saying all 17 victims died from smoke inhalation. Mayor Adams getting a first-hand look at the charred hallways. Some tenants here say there has been a history of heating issues in the building, as well as other apartment buildings in the Fordham Heights neighborhood.
It's enough. We can't keep going through this. We're suffering, and people need to be held accountable, and we will hold them accountable.
Chineza Hunter and her family live on the 10th floor. They sheltered in place until firefighters arrived.
I knew about the building and not to open my door and to keep the towel underneath the door because I didn't want to breathe that in, nor my
You
family.
think that's what kept you alive?
Yes.
And while numerous elected leaders at the vigil promised to make apartments safer for black and brown communities, Rokia Pare did not feel comforted.
And I feel like this is more of a political stunt. You know, there are people here who are in mourning, but I just feel like when you're not consoling the people of the building.
And this right here is a picture of about 25 FDNY firefighters who also attended that vigil earlier tonight to pay their respects. Battling this fire on Sunday was emotionally grueling for those firefighters, especially because it involved all of those children. Adults and children, just precious lives that were lost. Now, as for the owners of this building, they say they are cooperating with the investigation. Back inside to you.
Linda, thank you. Well, 2 of the survivors of the fire are now suing the owners of the building for negligence. Rosa Reyes and Felix Martinez, who are married, claim that a number of faulty safety measures contributed to the fire's destruction. Among them, failing to ensure front doors were self-closing and not having a sprinkler or intercom system. The couple also filed a separate lawsuit against the city, saying they ignored the issues at the building.